from the Ministry of Education to establish the National Career Guidance Day. And they have gazetted and granted us a date, which is 20th March. We'll be hosting, as the implementing partners on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Sports, will be implementing the National Career Guidance Day. The main objectives for this day is to provide youth with the tools necessary for improved reflection, knowledge, and autonomy in decision making. We will be equipping young people with knowledge on developing their skills and talents. We'll help them in choosing relevant careers. We'll guide the youth on attaining scholarships and also giving them orientation on exchange programs. I will be providing the necessary knowledge regarding the access to startup capital for young people. So we are basically here to officially orient the general public of Uganda about a new day in the national school calendar, which is on the 20th of March, and it's going to be called the National Career Guidance Day. We expect schools and different stakeholders to pause a bit on the normal day and focus on the future of young people by creating alternatives from what has been available. The Ministry of Education has focused on the quality education for all Ugandans and sports, but we believe that according to the current statistics available, especially with the issue of unemployment, we have so much faith that the National Career Guidance Day will give an opportunity to different mindsets that have alternatives to education to come in and share their wisdom and share their discoveries in order to help transform the lives of young people and also grow the economy of this country in the different sectors of the economy. Most of the viewers out there might think that they have ever thought in their life, and yet they have spent the rest of their life worrying about things. You find old people telling you that I'm thinking about something, and yet they are basically worried about something. Thinking with a purpose is what leads to critical thinking, and through that you are able to innovate something new. You are able to come up with something that adds value to a society. We are yet to embrace the fourth industrial revolution. We are yet to embrace the artificial intelligence, simply because we don't have time to think with a positive mindset towards the development of the country. We can collectively work with a very limited hope available and try to start this new vehicle of hope and help young people realize the need for them to not necessarily feel comfortable to throw in a blame and yet get their hands dirty and their feet dirty towards making an effort to grow the economy of this country. I believe if all of us, the 46 million or 45, whatever the current population of this country is, collectively contribute towards the taxes, contribute towards the efforts, also recognize these gaps. There are so many efforts that have been established, but the issue is they are scattered efforts, and we wanted to harmonize and collectively bring these efforts together so that their impact and significance can be felt by the general public. That is why we decided to partner with the Ministry of Education and the general public. I know there are so many blame games and excuses from the general public, from youth, from individuals about things that are not going well. And if you ask who is supposed to do anything about it, everyone relates to government, President Museveni. So we decided to say, okay, enough for that. We've had that for the last 35 years. We are coming on board to help partner with the government, partner with different stakeholders to make this an established, impactful event, and at the same time bring together the objectives that are necessary. One of the key soft skills.
Samuel, my interest in the youth has always been and will always be, starting by being a book publisher and educationist. But I want to really congratulate Brian and Incredible Youth International for this achievement. Uganda didn't have a National Careers Day until today. Today we are talking about the Uganda National Careers Day. Every year it will be taking place on the 20th of March every year. This is a big achievement for this country. Why Careers Day? To develop path, election. And this should come early as possible, to identify talents, to develop talents, to help our children, to some of us, our grandchildren, to be able to develop a path of their lives. If you look at some countries, careers development and identification starts so early. Footballers are identified very early and they are trained. Tennis players trained early. So are others. But it's never late. That's why this is very, very, very important and very critical. We push ahead. We encourage as many primary, secondary school teachers and their students to come every 20th of March, wherever these events will be organized. The first one of its kind is going to be at Kololo Street. Then the others will follow suit. I'm really, really happy. Actually, unfortunately, the Minister of Education representatives are not here. But the Minister of Education, there is a curriculum on career guidance, and there is an office for career guidance in the Minister of Education. So to say, yes, the answer is there's a structure. But there are so many careers. Their career routes are so many that some of the things we are also trying to learn as a country from the developed world. But the Ministry of Education, the careers that need structure, which can help. I don't know what you have.
Yeah, maybe
21. We are currently in the process of writing them, and they should be out towards the end of the year. So that is what it is. So that does, and this is not, this initiative and the credit goes to Incredible Youth. It has nothing to do with government. It has all to do with individual efforts. Like Brian has said, we don't have to give everything to government. We need to organize other sources, other ways. The government has just said, hey, here you are. Incredible Youth, go ahead, and we have gazetted this day. So the government has already gazetted this day for us. What we use with it is up to us. All we are doing is to encourage Ugandans, all educationists, all parents, all students to embrace this, because we know that everybody's path is different, but can be guided differently. It depends, depending on whether one has been exposed to a good guider or not. So that's really what we want to see under this national careers day.
Maybe to
agenda university no soma no funo mulimu no bantu oli bulungi iyo waleero sibe kiri nze olusingana n'entunira abantu nga Serena Williams fenda tubamanyi okusoma kwa Uganda kwali ku tennis tekwali na kirako kyaliko naye career guidance yali bulungi taata waabwe yabagayidinga bulungi tennis noja n'otunira omuntu nga Tiger Woods okusoma kwe kwali kwaki kwa golf bo abazungu mu bintu ebimu batandika careers baziguiding bazitegeka mangu omuntu ne ba-identify ne bamanya nti ono mulungi mu kino anagenda kukuba nnanga anagenda kuzannya piano ne bamutraininga kwekita kuzannya piano naye ffe tubadde tukyali mabegako omwaka guno okuva nga 2 March tugenda kuleetawo ekipya kiri nti okutandika okwogera n'abayizi n'abazadde bennyini n'abazadde nammwe mujje kubanga mwe abazadde mwe muwaliza abaana okusoma sciences nga tebazaagala nga tebazimanyi nina omuwaliriza nti soma science naye nga tazimanyi ate era n'okuzaagala nga tazaagala oba oluusi nga azimanyi naye nga ate yandyagadde nnyo kiri ekirala nze nsinkanye abasawo bangi nagamba nze sibasiberangako musawo omutima ogwange si musawo naye taata wange yayagala ki obusawo era nemba omusomera sincerely ekyo kirungi omuntu oyo singa aba asomye ekintu kyalimunamu obwagazi si kyekyandibala kisinza so ogwo gwe mutima bw'ogattako bino ebirala bitwogerako okukula obulungi okweyisa obulungi okuyiga enjogera mu bantu ebyo byonna byonna ebyo byonna bigattibwa wamu bye bikola omuntu omujjuvu holistic omuntu ali holistic so twagala era tukuba omulanga eri abava mu private sector nga MK Publishers bwe tuzze n'abalala mu John Board kino kikwata ebitabo ebyo twakatandika kati okubiwandiika saagala kugamba nti program ya gavumenti eyo erina weefunyeemu obuzibu kubanga program yonna tukimanyi tuwandiika kati ekitabo tubifulumye mu September oba October abasomesa batendekebwe October December abasomesa curriculum etandika okukozesebwa ebitabo bitandika okukozesebwa mu February omwaka 2020
kuba program eno gyetuleese teze kunafuya programu za gavumenti wabula eze kwongera kunyweza ezo programu za gavumenti nkimanyi bulungi nnyo nti gavumenti yaffe erina ebirowoozo ebirungi byereeta naye olwebbulwa oluuso ery'ensimbi programu ezimu eziteeka on hold nefokasinga ate ku eziri emergent okugeza bayinza okuba nga balina programu